Arsharae, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button for me. It costs nothing to subscribe, and you know your girl gives some good reviews and other things, so just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you are a subscriber or you've been here before, welcome back. All right, let's get into it. This is Growing Up Hip Hop, episode 11. So they're still having this so-called family meeting. Sam says that TeeTee treats him like they're on a playground, like a schoolgirl crush. You know how when they be like, oh, I like you, or no, I don't like you, like a schoolgirl crush thing. That is what he's saying. I don't know what the hell Sam is talking about. Sam is just, he's not making sense right now. He tells her that she thinks that she owns the family and she can determine who's in it. So basically at this point, he feels like she's just doing too much and she wants him out of the family, and she has told him that she's going to put him out of the family. I guess, I don't know. I was confused at this point. I was like, you know what, whatever. And then on top of that, I was trying to listen to what they were saying, and I was trying to work out at the same time, and I was just trying to multitask, and so it was a lot going on. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, like I wasn't all into it today, but I was trying to be. But I had a lot going on, and I got in a late workout. I would have probably been done with my workout if I hadn't done a lot of other stuff that I had to do. But that is, you know, I had to do the things that I had to do. Anyways, she says that she has been disrespected and she doesn't like it. And she says that she doesn't trust or like Sam. He says he's been honest with Egypt about everything. He has nothing to lie to her about. He has told her everything that there is to know about him, and nobody else needs to worry about that. But TeeTee says she don't trust him or whatever, and she insists, in the confessional, she was saying that she's still gonna find whatever dirt there is to find out about him. And I'm just like, you still gonna keep going with this? You're not gonna give up on this? Like, they're engaged now. Like, leave it alone. And in the end, Sam ends up walking away, and then Egypt asks Pelt to step out and let her and TeeTee have a conversation. While in the hallway, since Sam walked out, Tyran and Sam are having a conversation, and Tyran tells him that he thinks that he would lie and cheat on Egypt, and he says that he would never lie or cheat on Egypt, but he would probably lie to Tyran or to other people, but he wouldn't lie or cheat on Egypt. And I'm just like, okay, Sam, whatever. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Then TeeTee and Egypt are talking. Egypt tells TeeTee that she is mad that she is telling Sam's business. I'm sorry, y'all. This is green tea, and it's disgusting. Oh, try to get this weight off of me, like, for real. Anyways, TeeTee says that she doesn't like that Egypt stopped doing music, and now Sam is doing music. They're basically back on this kick that Sam is using Egypt, and Sam is doing all the things that Egypt should be doing, and they don't like that this is going on. And then Egypt tells her that that's not the case, that whatever the case is, she's gonna be with Sam. She loves Sam. Everyone needs to get over it. They need to accept Sam. And TeeTee basically tells her, I don't have to accept Sam. I don't have to be around. I love you, but if you, sorry, trying to fix this. If you don't, I love you, but if that's what you want, okay, fine, but I don't have to be around for it. I have been disrespected enough, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm over it. It's basically what TeeTee is telling Egypt. And I don't blame her. Like, at a certain point, you have to, if you feel disrespected in a way, you have to stop dealing with it. But in the same time, this is not your relationship. You shouldn't care this much about someone else's relationship, and you should have been let it go a long time ago. You should have left it alone a long time ago, TeeTee. This is how I see it. Boogie goes to meet with Vanessa about how to deal with his father, Damon Dash. She tells him that they are family and hopefully they can hash it out. She basically is like, I ain't trying to get in the middle of it, but you know, family is family. Hopefully y'all can work it out because that's what, you know, y'all should be able to work this out, and I hope for the best for y'all. But she really didn't give him no advice because Vanessa's like, she didn't want to get in the middle of that. But then she goes on to tell him that she has this business opportunity with Master P, but she may not do it because of her family drama, and that Romeo has caused all these issues between Angela and Jojo, and that she doesn't know if she wants to do this movie or not. But Boogie told her she better get her money. Don't let that get in the way of her money. And then he also said that Romeo has just been acting funny, you know, and he has, like, from what I'm seeing, like, it's not just Angela, like, he's just lost his mind and is going through it or whatever, and it's just taking it out on everybody at this point. TeeTee and Brianna meet up, and she tells her about the family meeting, and like they're back on this kick, like talking about, oh, Brianna, run it to me again. How did they meet? How did they meet? Because I don't buy this. They met at the gym thing. So they're trying to say basically that it's not by chance that Sam met Egypt. That this was a setup that Sam met Egypt, and that that it was a setup that Sam met Egypt, and that they're saying Sam is using Egypt. They're still on this kick about Sam using Egypt, and I'm just like, girl, at this point, if she want to be used, let her be used. Oh, I forgot to mention, and when TeeTee was talking to Egypt, she admitted that she paid one payment of Sam's child support. I'm like, Egypt, did you only pay one payment, or did you pay more? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But anywho, so TeeTee basically tells Brianna that she's done with the whole situation. She's leaving LA. She don't want nothing else to do with it. Brianna tells her about the conversation with Pep, and Brianna says that she is still going to the engagement party, and she's going to try to figure out. She's still going to meet with Troy because she's supposed to remember Troy was Pep's something with Pep assistant or something where he was double charged. I think stylist. He was double charging for one style. He would charge Egypt, then he would charge Pep, a whole bunch of scam stuff. And now he's supposed to be digging up some dirt on Sam. Jojo's bachelor party. Ciao. I'm sorry, you just gotta tough it out. You gotta thug it out. It's so disgusting. Jojo's bachelor party. Bow Wow gonna get Jojo in trouble. That's all I gotta say about it. Like, no, that's not all I gotta say, but I just say Bow Wow is gonna get people in trouble. And Twist is like, no, Jojo should not have let Bow Wow do his bachelor party because Jojo would get you in trouble with your wife, your fiance, your girlfriend, whoever. Not Jojo, Bow Wow. Bow Wow would get you in trouble, and he should not have allowed Bow Wow to throw his bachelor party, but he did nonetheless. Jojo says he doesn't drink, but he allows Bow Wow and the others to pressure him into taking a drink. I don't think that's a good idea at all. But he does it, and he hits the weed a little bit too. And I'm like, oh, Jojo, if you stopped drinking a long time ago, and then now you're taking a drink saying it's for the sake of your bachelor party, you're opening up a whole can of worms, and you shouldn't have done that. You should have tried to stay sober as possible. Now, they're bringing him drinks, and I'm just like, oh, this is not gonna end well at all. They're outside talking, and Eric brings up the whole Romeo situation, and I guess in a way to try to get Bow to talk about it, but Bow ain't say much. Bow is like, I ain't got no, like, he pretty much like brushed over it, and it's like he ain't got no opinion about the whole situation. Like, Bow was like, I ain't trying to get into this. Bow tells Jojo, that when he has his bachelor party, he has to throw it because it just might be his sister who he's marrying. So back talking about Angela. Um and they go back inside and they're having these scrippers, and these scrippers are like all over Jojo and everything. And at first Jojo is like stiff, like I ain't finna do this, but then he kind of loosens up and he is all on the ground and everything else. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Shanice is gonna kill you, Jojo, be prepared to die, because Shanice is going to kill you when she sees this footage. And I just hope it can save, like, it doesn't mess up his marriage, because I just know, like, she gonna kill him. And that's all I gotta say about that. Damon and Pep meet up, and he tells her that Raquel is pregnant, and that's why they're meeting up in a cigar shop. But he's not really gonna smoke a cigar. He's there to smoke weed, and then he's gonna smoke a cigar later to cover up the weed smell. And I'm like, really, bro? So you came to the cigar shop so you can sneak and smoke some weed? Like, that's what we doing now? Whatever. Pep tries to talk to him about what happened at the reunion show. He tells her that's old petty stuff. He ain't trying to talk about that now. He's over it. He has bigger issues to worry about, and she tells him he's right. And so she's like, what's going on with the kids or whatever? And he says that, you know, there's gonna always be an issue with the kids. He didn't really get too much into it, but he did say that it's going to always be an issue with the kids. It is what it is. These kids, you know, got him running crazy. You know, then like, she talks about Egypt being engaged and everything, and they have this little conversation or whatever. And I'm kind of confused, like, really what their meetup was about, because they didn't really talk about much. And then he proceeds to try to teach her how to smoke a cigar. And she looks ridiculous trying to do it. And then she tells him about the Cinderella situation. He tells her, don't listen to the lawyer. They're going back and forth because he's trying to talk, then she's trying to talk, and he's trying to talk over her. He's like, can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I talk? Can I talk? And she's like, okay, I'm gonna let you talk. But then she keeps interrupting him. And then he's like, can I finish? And she's like, why do I keep hearing it? It's like every man is like, can I finish? Obviously, you're cutting him off. Let him say what he gotta say. Then you can say what you gotta say. And then y'all go. That's how a conversation works. One person talks, the other person listens. Then that person talks after the other person is done talking, and then you talk and they listen. That is how a conversation works. You cannot just talk over someone. It doesn't work like that. He tells her to don't settle with Cinderella. Just let things play themselves out, and don't listen to her lawyers about settling. So they have a little snippet of TeeTee. TeeTee says she's going to Jamaica with her man. She's not going to Egypt engagement party. So, and she said that she can't wait till things hit the fan so that she can say, I told you so to Egypt and Pep. Because she feels like Sam is using Egypt, and she feels like shit is going to hit the fan, and then that's gonna be that. Sam is in the studio and Egypt walks in. I'm just like, I thought he was a rapper. I didn't know he sing too. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of his rapping either, honestly, because I didn't understand what he was saying. But now he is singing too. I don't know. And obviously, he's saying that they're talking about his song, and he's saying that this is his truth, and he wants to reveal some things to everyone. And I must have missed his truth that he was talking about, that he shared with Egypt, and she's okay with it, but he doesn't know how everybody else is going to react to it. I don't know what he said, honestly, because I missed it. I was in the middle of trying to work out and listen to this so I could do the review. Like, I had so much going on. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to be dedicated to everything. Like, but it just got crazy today. I had to tutor my baby. He didn't want to go home, so I'm trying to keep him out, and it was a lot. Okay. But I missed what he said. So if anybody knows what his truth is that he's revealing, please tell me, so I can know, because I missed it. I tried to find it on YouTube, but I couldn't find it. TeeTee said, Egypt says that she's going to be upset if TeeTee doesn't attend the engagement party. And Sam is like, get over it, let it go, let TeeTee do whatever she's doing, and let's move on with our lives, okay? Angela arrives to the hotel, to Bow Wow's hotel, where, or is it a apartment? Either way, she arrives there to where Bow Wow had through Jojo's bachelor party, and she says she's being a nosy sister, but I think she wanted to see Bow too. When she walks in the room, it is a mess, and she asks what happened, and he said he ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. I ain't saying nothing. If Jojo wants to tell her what happened, he can tell her what happened, but I ain't saying nothing. I ain't telling her nothing. Jojo, I'm your man. I'm gonna take all your secrets to my grave. I ain't saying nothing. And I'm like, really, Bow? And so they have all kind of shit on the floor. They have flavored condoms. Why this fool gonna open the condom and smell it and then throw it, Angela? And I'm like, really, girl? You shouldn't even touch that, because you don't even know what happened. And she was like, why are there condoms anyway? And Bow Wow was like, oh, it's just, excuse me, it's just for a show, that none of them were open. It was just decoration. I was like, that's how you decorate a bachelor party? And then all the money is still on the floor. So you mean to tell me the scrippers ain't take their money? Cause I'm still looking at money on the floor. She opens the door. She got a stack of 100 ones in her hand that she found outside. And she's like, y'all just throwing away money? Why is this money sitting outside? Like, you know, they in some rich people stuff, cause somebody would have took that money already if they was in the hood. Okay. And so she asked him, was he a bad influence on her birthday? He said no, but that was a lie. She asked him, like, she went in the back and got a blow up doll. She was like, what is this? What were y'all doing with this? A mess. The whole situation was a mess. You know, he tells her, you know, there was some nice asses at this party, but I wasn't looking at none of those asses because I was too busy on Instagram looking at yours. And she was like, really, Bow? Really? And then he pulls up her Instagram and he was like, no. And she's like, no, I just like the way they're playing back and forth or whatever. You could tell that there's still some love there. Whatever went on between them, there's still a little bit of love there or whatever. And while she's talking to him, Jojo calls and she asks Jojo what happens. And Bow didn't tell nothing, but Jojo spills all the beans. And Bow's like, really, Jojo? I had your back. I was trying to protect you, and you done sat here and told everything. And Angela ends up, she's like, I can't with you, Jojo. And she hung up on him. And so they go downstairs because Angela was like, she can't do it in a dirty ass room. It's too much going on. They go downstairs and then they talk about their pact that they had apparently. So a year, they said by the time that she's 36, that by the time they're 36, because I think she's 33, that if neither one of them are married, they're gonna get married and they're gonna have a kid. And that was a year ago. And he said they had 4 more. They said in 4 years, and that was a year ago. So it's 3 more years. So she has to be like 32, 33, and that they have to get married if neither one of them are married, and they have to have a kid together. And he's just showering her with compliments. Like, I think Bow really wants to be back with Angela. Like, I feel like sometimes you can get back with a person. Sometimes people make mistakes. So it is like sometimes like people grow up and you can break up, and if you both agree to be together, you can be together. It just takes work and you have to work on it. So yeah, that's basically was it. Well, no, he asked her about Romeo, and she was like, she ain't talked to Romeo in months. And he said maybe Romeo just going through some things, and she was like, she don't know. She really wasn't interested in talking about it, but she did say you cannot compare Romeo and Bow. They're two totally different people. It's like comparing apples and bananas. I don't know where she get that analogy from, but whatever. And he's teasing her about moving in with her and all this stuff like that. I just think it's like a cute little tease or whatever. I think Bow wants to be with Angela, honestly, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, that basically was the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See, that's what I said. That's why I gotta get this weight off of me. That's disgusting. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. And if no one else tells you that they love you, Arsharae loves you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.